Traveling with just a carry-on might sound simple, just a small bag with all your essentials, quick and hassle-free. But what if I told you that most travelers make critical mistakes with their carry-on that can turn a smooth trip into a nightmare? Whether it's packing the wrong items, ignoring airline restrictions, or mishandling security protocols, these errors can cause delays, lost belongings, or even denied boarding. Airlines have strict and sometimes confusing rules about what you can bring, how big your bag can be, and even how you organize your items inside. In this video, we're revealing the top carry-on mistakes that could ruin your flight, and how to avoid them completely. You'll learn insider tips on packing smart, staying compliant with airport security, and navigating the sometimes tricky airline policies that catch unsuspecting travelers off guard. 1. Overpacking your carry-on. The biggest mistake. Many travelers fall into the trap of thinking that a carry-on means they can pack everything they might need, but overpacking is a recipe for disaster. Airlines have strict size and weight limits for carry-on bags, and exceeding them often results in last-minute gate checks or hefty fees. What's worse, a stuffed carry-on becomes difficult to maneuver through the airport, leading to delays and added stress. Overpacked bags can get stuck in overhead bins, forcing you to gate check your bag unexpectedly. This can cause you to lose access to essential items during your flight, or even result in your bag being lost. Besides the size, weight is another critical factor. Heavy bags can strain your back and make boarding more difficult. Many travelers also forget that some airlines are stricter than others, especially budget carriers, which enforce carry-on limits rigorously. Overpacking can also slow down the security process, as TSA agents may need to spend extra time inspecting your bag if it's jam-packed. 2. Ignoring airline carry-on size or restrictions. Every airline has its own strict size and weight limits for carry-on bags, and ignoring these can cause major problems at the gate. While many travelers assume their carry-on will be fine because it fits in the overhead bin on one airline, this isn't always the case elsewhere. Low-cost carriers are especially strict and may enforce size limits more rigorously than major airlines. Your perfectly sized bag for one flight can suddenly become oversized on a connecting flight with a different carrier. This can result in being forced to check your bag last minute, adding delays and fees. Even airlines within the same alliance sometimes have different rules, making it confusing for travelers booking multi-carrier itineraries. It's important to check the specific dimensions allowed before packing, rather than relying on generic assumptions. Using a luggage scale and measuring tape at home can save you the embarrassment of being pulled aside for an oversized carry-on at the gate. Some travelers carry flexible bags that can be compressed or expanded to fit within airline requirements, which is a smart way to avoid surprises. 3. Packing prohibited items in your carry-on. One of the most common mistakes travelers make is packing items that are not allowed in the cabin, leading to confiscations, delays, or worse, security flags. Airlines and airport security agencies maintain strict lists of prohibited items that can include sharp objects, liquids over 100 milliliters, certain batteries, and even some cosmetics. Many travelers are unaware that seemingly harmless items like pocket knives, scissors, or even certain makeup brushes are banned. Liquids, gels, and aerosols must be packed carefully in clear, quart-sized bags and adhere to volume restrictions. Failure to do this means having them confiscated at security checkpoints. Additionally, some countries have unique restrictions on carry-on items, which travelers often overlook when flying internationally. Bringing prohibited items can trigger additional screening, causing you to miss your flight or attract unwanted attention. Electronic devices with damaged batteries or improperly packed power banks can also be barred from flights due to fire hazards. Even food items are scrutinized, especially when crossing international borders due to agricultural restrictions. Not only does this cause inconvenience, but it can also lead to fines or legal trouble if authorities suspect violations. 4. Forgetting essential chargers and adapters. In today's tech-driven world, forgetting chargers or the right adapters for your devices can be a frustrating and costly mistake that ruins your flight experience. Many travelers rely heavily on smartphones, tablets, laptops, and wireless headphones for entertainment, communication, and work during travel. Without a charger, you risk losing connection or missing important calls and messages. Moreover, international travelers must be especially careful to pack compatible power adapters, as plug types and voltages vary widely across countries. Forgetting these means you may be forced to buy expensive replacements at the airport or your destination, often at inflated prices. Even worse, not having backup chargers or power banks can leave you stranded with dead devices during long layovers or delays. Modern airports are increasingly equipped with charging stations, but these can be overcrowded or require you to stay close, limiting mobility. Carrying a compact multi-port charger and a universal adapter can save you hours of inconvenience and keep your devices powered throughout your journey. It's also smart to charge all devices fully before leaving and pack cables neatly for quick access during security checks. Mismanaging liquids and toiletries in your carry-on liquids are a notorious cause of travel headaches, and mismanaging them in your carry-on can lead to confiscations or missed flights. Most airports strictly enforce the 3-1-1 liquids rule. Containers must be 3.4 ounces or less, placed in a single clear quart-sized bag, with one bag per passenger. Travelers often make the mistake of packing full-size bottles of shampoo, lotion, or perfume, only to have security seize them at checkpoints. This not only wastes money, but also delays security lines for everyone. Another common error is forgetting to place the liquids bag on top of the carry-on during screening, making it harder for TSA agents to inspect quickly. Overfilling the bag with too many items can lead to rejection of the entire liquids container. For international flights, some countries have even more restrictive rules, so it's vital to check regulations before packing. Refillable travel bottles and solid toiletries like bars of soap or shampoo can help bypass many of these restrictions. Travelers who use packing organizers and planned toiletries carefully enjoy much faster security screening and less risk of losing personal items. 6. Neglecting to check airline carry-on policies. Before packing, one of the biggest mistakes travelers make is assuming that all airlines have the same carry-on policies. Each airline sets its own rules about carry-on size, weight, and even what items are allowed on board. Budget airlines often have much stricter rules and smaller size allowances than full-service carriers, and ignoring this can lead to your bag being gate-checked unexpectedly. Sometimes, you might fly multiple airlines on one trip, and their policies can differ wildly, creating confusion and frustration at the airport. What worked perfectly on your last flight might not on this one. Failing to check your airline's specific policies before packing can cost you time and money. It's always a good idea to review the airline's website or contact customer service before your trip to confirm current carry-on regulations. Keep in mind, policies can change frequently, especially with evolving security measures and airline updates. Ignoring these details risks delays, fees, and sometimes missing your flight. It's not just about size or weight. Some airlines also restrict certain types of bags or enforce stricter security screening on specific routes. Staying informed helps you pack smartly and avoid surprises at the gate. 7. Forgetting to bring important travel documents in your carry-on. One of the most critical carry-on mistakes that can completely derail your trip is forgetting to pack essential travel documents. Passports, visas, boarding passes, driver's licenses, and vaccination certificates must always be kept within easy reach in your carry-on or personal item. Checking these important papers in checked luggage is risky because you won't have access if your bag is delayed or lost. Many travelers have faced the nightmare of missing flights or being denied boarding simply because they misplaced their documents. Moreover, airports often require proof of health status or negative COVID-19 tests, making having these documents at hand more important than ever. Keeping these items organized in a dedicated travel wallet or folder makes it easier to present them quickly during check-in and security. Even if you have digital copies on your phone, physical documents are often mandatory and electronic devices can run out of battery or malfunction. Forgetting travel documents is not just inconvenient, it can cause missed flights, fines, or even denied entry at customs. Keeping your documents separate and accessible is one of the smartest travel habits you can develop. 8. Using a poor quality carry-on that can break. Mid-trip. Choosing the right carry-on bag is often overlooked, but using a poor quality suitcase or backpack can cause serious problems during your flight and beyond. Cheap bags with weak zippers, flimsy wheels, or fragile handles are prone to breaking during security checks, handling at gates, or in overhead bins. When your carry-on breaks mid-trip, you risk losing personal items, struggling to carry your belongings, or even having to purchase a replacement at the airport. Low-quality bags also often lack proper compartments and padding, putting fragile electronics or valuables at risk of damage. Airlines expect travelers to invest in durable, reliable luggage designed to handle the rigors of air travel. While premium bags might cost more upfront, they save money in the long run by avoiding repairs or replacements. Durable materials like polycarbonate shells or ballistic nylon offer protection against rough handling. Carry-ons with reinforced corners, quality telescoping handles, and smooth rolling wheels improve maneuverability and reduce fatigue during travel. A reliable bag also makes navigating airports, boarding, and connecting flights smoother and less stressful. 9. Failing to plan for airport security procedures. Airport security lines are infamous for being stressful, but failing to prepare your carry-on for security checks is one of the biggest mistakes travelers make. Items like laptops, tablets, liquids, and electronics usually must be removed and screened separately, and if you don't pack with security in mind, it can slow down the process considerably. Bags packed haphazardly with cords tangled, liquids buried deep, or electronics hard to access create delays and increase the chances of additional screening or confiscation. TSA, PreCheck, or similar programs can speed up the process, but you still must comply with packing rules. It's wise to organize your carry-on with designated compartments or packing cubes so you can quickly retrieve required items. Keeping your liquids bag, easily accessible, and electronic devices in top compartments can save time during security. Many travelers don't realize that having to repack your bag at the checkpoint causes frustration for you and holds up other passengers. Also, overloading your bag with unnecessary electronics or accessories increases security scrutiny. 10. Not having a backup plan for your carry-on essentials. No matter how carefully you pack, unforeseen issues can arise. Lost carry-ons, delays, or damage to your bag can happen to anyone. Not having a backup plan for your most important items is a mistake that can ruin your entire trip. Essential items like medications, travel documents, chargers, and valuables should never all be in one place or dependent on a single bag. Keeping duplicates or digital copies of your documents stored securely elsewhere can save you hours of trouble. Some travelers carry a small personal item like a backpack or purse, with critical essentials separated from their main carry-on. This strategy protects you if your carry-on is delayed or lost. For medications especially, always carry a few days' worth in your personal item to avoid health emergencies. Similarly, storing backup chargers, headphones, and even a change of clothes in a secondary bag can be a lifesaver during long layovers or baggage mishandling. Having a contingency plan for your carry-on essentials reduces anxiety and gives you peace of mind throughout your journey. If you found these tips helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insider travel hacks and secrets airlines don't want you to know. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update that could save you time and money on your next trip. We love hearing from you, so drop a comment below with your own carry-on tips or travel stories. What mistakes have you made that taught you valuable lessons? Sharing helps everyone travel smarter and better